Hello buddies, do you know that if you soak half cup of black-eyed beans, soak it with little water for like 5 minutes, transfer to your blender and use your blender to pulse it for like 2 times or 3 times, then wash thoroughly, peel the beans and rinse the beans thoroughly, soak the beans for extra 30 minutes, transfer these beans back into your blender, then you add some water. Make sure that you don't add too much of water, just enough to blend the beans, okay? Then you add some nutmeg powder. You can use the nutmeg seed powder, it tastes better. Add a little bit of stew seasoning, add little onions, just a little onion, then add little ginger, add a little bit of red chili, then you add some seasoning, just a little bit, half of a seasoning cube. So once you are done adding that, you blend everything thoroughly just this way. Now you transfer this into your bowl and look at how the paste should be. Now once you transfer the bowl into the bowl, then you start adding in cassava flour, not all-purpose flour, not plain flour, cassava flour. So you add the first 1/4 cup of cassava flour, you combine. You add the second 1/4 cup of cassava flour, you combine. You add the third cup of 1/4 cup of cassava flour, you combine. So once you are done combining this, you add the last 1/4 cup of cassava flour. Now do you know that at this point, this mixture is going to lose a little bit of the spices, the taste from the spices you added earlier. So to spice it more, to bring out the taste more, you add a little more of the seasoning, either chicken seasoning, beef seasoning one, add a little bit of the red chili pepper and add a little bit of salt. Then go ahead, combine everything, so that everything combines just this way, so that it won't be sticking to the bowl again and it won't be sticking to your hands as well. So once you have gotten this, you can use an extruder to pipe out these chips, or if you don't have an extruder just like me, just follow what you see me do in the video. Now you get a non-stick wrap. You transfer this non-stick wrap on your work surface, just sprinkle a little bit of the cassava flour on one side of this non-stick wrap. Now take a little batch or a little portion of the mixture or the dough that you have made from your akara and cassava, transfer this on the non-stick wrap, then cover it with the other side of the non-stick wrap after sprinkling a little bit of the cassava flour on it. Go ahead and roll it out. Make sure that you roll this out very thin, but not too thin, but make sure that it's super thin, so that it's, by the time you fry, it's going to come out crunchy. Okay, now you go ahead and cut this or slice this the way you want it. So after slicing the way you want it, you now sprinkle. You're going to leave it for some time, like up to like 20 minutes. This will help it to dry out on the surface, so that it's not going to stick together too much when you are about to transfer it into your tray. So after the 20 minutes, you go ahead, turn it over, and then take it off from the plastic wrap and transfer into your plate or into your tray before you go ahead to fry. Now to fry this, you have to place your oil on heat and ensure that your oil is heated up to medium heat. You don't want it to be too high, you don't want it to be low, you want it to be at the medium heat. Then you transfer the cut out chips into the oil and monitor the heat so that it doesn't become too hot, so that your chips will not burn. You fry this on medium heat till everything turns light golden brown. Don't allow it to over brown. This can take up to 3 minutes or thereabout. Once they brown or turn light golden brown, you take them out from the oil. Okay, then allow the oil to cool down a little bit, then you go on with the second batch. Fry the same way. Once they turn light golden brown, you take them out from the oil and transfer onto a kitchen paper or a kitchen or clean kitchen towel that will dry off the excess oil from frying. And guess what? You have made for yourself the most amazing crunchy akara chips.